guys, my name is Mohammed Harris here from Little Expert, and today we are going to be reviewing the Kia EV9. So first of all, we are going to start by talking about the exterior of this car. So here in the front, the EV9 looks beautiful. You see these headlights, LED headlights. It's also customizable and it looks really beautiful at night. You've got this strip over here, which makes it look sporty, to be honest. And you got the same thing here as on the left, the exact same lights. You got parking sensors over here. Moving on to the side, you got these big, massive 20-inch alloys with an arch around them, big door mirrors. You also got a stand here because it is a pretty tall car if you want to climb in. You also got poppy out door handles to help with the aerodynamics. And also, as the same as the front, you got the big arches over here. Now, moving on to the rear of this car, you do have a kind of a spoiler over here with a camera right over here, and it also reminds me of something like a Volvo lights, but still it looks really elegant, saying EV9 over here. Now, talking about the boot, we're gonna open the boot right now. Where is this? Magic. There you go. You got automatic tailgate with all 7 seats in place. You have 330 litres of space over here. But if I fold down the third row, which it does automatically, you get the electric style. In total, you have a space of 840 litres of space. You do have a loader over here, and you do have some underfloor storage to keep your keep your batteries and everything in here. Now we're gonna move on to the front. Okay, now here in the front, it's a really nice car. You got these big, massive screens over here. You got one for your temperature, one in the screen, a digital driver's display. I love the steering wheel. You can get heated as well. And also, you've got this storage over here, which is covered by this beautiful thing. And you also have some cup holders here if you would like to use them as instead. Over here, you have your drive mode. The one good thing is, you do have a fingerprint sensor right over here, so the car can go back into the area that you set it as before by just using your fingerprint recognition. Also, you got some storage over here, not too big, but you do have a wireless charging down over here. But you don't need to worry about storage that much because you do have a massive area down here with one USB, 2 USB-Cs, and a 112-watt socket. Now, luckily, the controls are separated from the screen. You do have main controls, your temperature and fan speed. You got your volume over here. AC vents are controlled manually, which is a good thing. But you do have some touch-sensitive buttons over here, if you can see, to navigate around the screen. You might accidentally press them while driving if you want to touch the screen. It still hits like that. But I do like trim over here, looks really nice. Also, quality is really good at the front, but once you get down, it does get a bit scratchy. Other than that, in the front, you get really good quality over here. You do have ambient lighting over here. You can choose some different colors. Other than that, everything else feels nice. You got regenerational, you got normal features as you expect in standard. Like your iPad or one pedal drive, and you got all your safety features to prevent you. And also, one good thing is you do have a massage mode as well as heated and ventilated seats. As you can see, I right now have this under thigh support. It does work better in the passenger seat. The reason it doesn't work in the driver's seat is for safety, so it does not block off your pedals. And over here, you do have a mirror which can activate as a camera as well once the car is turned on. You've got 2 sunroofs over here, one in the front which is controlled manually, which it also can open, but the back one over there is controlled automatically. Though unfortunately that one doesn't open fully, but still, it's nice to have 2 sunroofs. Now, we're going to move on to the back of the car. Okay. Nice to have these rooms over here. Moving on to the back of the car. It's really spacious. The headrooms are also going to be really good. And I do like this sunroof over here. Got loads of rooms. You've got airplane style pockets over here. Got 2 USB-Cs to charge over here. Cup holders, not very big, but you do have standard features like some curtains over here. You have heated and ventilated seats in this model, but this is the GT Line S, top of the range model I have right over here. You've got these beautiful seats over here. You can also fold down this seat to get you some cup holders, 2 cup holders over here. And you also do have isofix angular points if you want to fit a child seat in here. And you've got 2 cup holders here. You've got some small storage over here, which for I do not know what it can use. And also for the person in the middle, you have a completely flat floor. It's really spacious. You can stretch your legs out. Then you got your vents over here at the back, which can be controlled through this over here. You've got your reading light and everything else. It's really nice in here. Now we're good. Since this is a 7-seat model, we are going to check out the very rear seats. Okay, now we're going to move on to the 3rd row seat, which you can control from here. You can. Okay, now how do you get into the 7th seat? So you do have a button over here on either this seat or the other seat, which you can click on, which you can move to the back too. I'm gonna here move on to the back seats. Okay, now first impressions. This is gonna be really spacious. First of all, move the seat back over here. Alright, it is really good. You do have a decent amount of legroom. Headroom's also good. You got some lights over here. You can see. Also, let me unfold these seats over here. You got cup holders over here. You got USB-C chargings over here, and everything's standard. You can see. So for long journeys, for kids, this should be a really good area to sit in. It's going to be really comfortable to sit in here. Also, you have some vents over here for the seats, just as over here you have in the 2nd row. Now, what we're going to be talking about is battery sizes. Now, all EV9s comes as standard with a 99.8 kilowatt hour battery. You do have 3 trims: the EV9 Air, the EV9 GT Line, and the EV9 GT Line S. So the range of the normal EV9 Air is 314 miles. But if you upgrade to the GT Line, then you do have a little bit of a less range, 316 miles. But the top of the range model, the GT Line S, only has 313 miles. All models are just enough for people. And just to mention, the GT Line S does have a 6-seater variant in it, which you can swivel chairs to make it feel a bit more luxurious. So, what's my final verdict on the Kia EV9? Should you buy it, or should you consider it, or shortlist it? Well, if you want a very practical electric SUV that can have loads of space, loads of tech in it, I think this is your option. Okay, and prices for the Kia EV9 start from £65,000. That is pretty expensive for some people, but if you can afford it, then you should go for this. And moving on to the top of the range version, the maximum can go for £78,000. But for Uber, you can get discounts on electric cars. So this is my end of the verdict, and if this is a really nice car, if you want an electric SUV that's really practical, I think you should go right and buy it. Little Expert signing out, Mohammed Harris.